Yup, I had no business waking up so early today. I don't know. I just had to get up. I was feeling sick, and at the same time, I have not read anything because I was so tired from the trip. So I had to, take a cold shower, brush my teeth, and stay up reading because that's the only way to go. I basically didn't have time last night. I was so exhausted. I had to do the needful, and I had to sleep early because as soon as I took my medication, I just dozed off immediately. Prior to the exam period, I already started reading like some theories. Another important factors like anatomy and complicated midwifery research, community midwifery, and etc. I went through the old past questions and the current ones, and also the online past questions because I have to do what I could do to at least have an idea of what I'm going to do in paper one, and that was it. Bus came on time to pick us because the distance from the hotel we were staying to school was really far. Luckily for us, we got there on time. Other schools were already there, and more people were still coming on their way. And we were actually the first batch that were in the bus, and the bus was going to go back to pick the second batch of people. So yeah, we were riding with APSU, Abia State University, and midwifery school. I think it's a school of midwifery, FMC, I guess. At this point, I think Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria need to step up. Like, we really need to produce a past question for us, like for the students, upcoming midwives and nurses. Because where on earth do you guys get your questions from? Like, I literally entered the hall thinking that, yeah, I'm going to squash it. It's not that I didn't go in there to beat those questions. I actually did my best because some of the questions were confusing. I had to literally read the question over and over again before I pick an answer. And some of the questions were not familiar. Some of them were not familiar. Most of the questions were not found in past questions. So it was very traumatizing for most of us who used past questions to study. And at the same time, we just did our best and left the rest to go. A lot of people complained, but what can I say? I joined the Hallelujah Challenge and I have faith that I will definitely make it. At this point, this is just my only hope right now, that God will see me through, because I don't know what I answered in there and that I felt worse inside the exam hall. Not only that, I was having severe cramps at the moment, and before you know it, I was already feeling blood coming out of myself, and I knew I'm done for, because why would I be sick and also be having abdominal cramps? Then I'm also getting stained inside the exam hall. We're all wearing white. We are nurses, for God's sake. And I'm going through this dilemma at this point. It was hard for me, but like, girls got to do what girls got to do. I had to stay throughout the exam, finish up my paper, submit, and leave the hall. Like, as I left the hall, I felt this relief of finally I'm done with paper one. I don't really want to know what I answered. People were like, oh, this particular question, what did you answer? I answered this, I answered that. I was like, no go area, that's not my zone. I had to leave that area and get myself some ice cream because I know I was going through pain. Ice cream should not be the first thing on my mind, but I needed to relieve myself somehow. I just needed to feel okay, and ice cream was my only option, but rather it made it worse. Yeah, I had to go get medication for cramps because there's no way I'm not going to bear this kind of thing inside the exam hall for the next day. No, it's not happening. And yeah, that was how the exam went for me for paper one. And we got back home, not like home, but we got back to our hotel rooms. I later got food in the evening because the pain I was going through, I didn't even have time to think about food. I just wanted to shower and rest.
First see the city skylight shining from my room. You're such a sight.
Thank you for watching. Bye.